What's up, guys? It's Monkey. We are back, and as you just saw, I have an intro now. Yay! I feel like, I always needed a sort of intro for my channel, if you know what I'm saying. And yeah, we finally got one. This is our, I guess, 250, 300 subscriber special, an intro. I mean, I feel like you guys will like it. And now at the beginning of all of my videos, there will be an intro. That will be that one. So let's get into this video. This video is going to be Black Clover. Yes, chapter 260. What has happened next? So as you know, in the last chapter, Asta defeated Dante using Yami's katana, turning it into an anti-magic katana, and we see Dante laying on the ground with a massive cut on his chest, and Asta grunts as he falls into Yami's arms. Yes, Asta is tired. He's clenching onto Yami's sword and his arm is hurting. As Yami hugs Asta, he says, "Good job, Asta, you bastard." So yes, this is a very heartwarming, touching scene. Yami is embracing Asta, saying, "You know what, good job, kid." And we see Asta, who says, "Yes, sir." We then see everyone start crying and smiling, and finally we're getting some positive things in this anime, because recently these chapters have just been so dark. They've just been people fighting and bleeding and sweating. Ugh. So finally we get a break, and we see Ghosh, who gets up from the wound in his stomach, and he says, and then we see, what's her name, Gray, jump on and hug Ghosh really tight. And we see, their relationships begin to develop more, and we say Ghosh say, hey Gray, you're hurting me. So, it's very obvious now that obviously at the end of the anime, or maybe even before the end of the anime, these two are going to end up together, which is pretty cool. And we see, Vanessa, who makes a joke about them, and we see Finral, who says, what's wrong with Yami-sama? And then we see Yami, who begins to walk off towards Dante, who's on the ground, essentially dead, but not really dead, he's alive, but he's unconscious. And obviously Dante is the leader of the Dark Triad, and he says even if he is on his last legs, it's better to restrain him now before he gets a chance to attack us. He made us go through some hyper hard shit. He is dangerous, a stalker bastard. Well, we caught the enemy's leader, and he's of the devil possessed, so this will be a good thing. We finally caught him. And just as Yami is about to pick up Dante, we see an extremely ominous scene. Wow, Zenon is right there, and I can't wait to see this in the anime, because holy shit, that was fucking incredible. The way he just appeared. So yeah, last chapter I said either Dante was gonna get possessed by Lucifer, because Lucifer would get angry, or one of the Dark Triad would come and help him, and it looks like the second one was correct, because Zenon is here. Now, I believe actually that Zenon is the strongest of the Dark Triad. Now, my main reason for believing this is, even though Zenon isn't the leader, I believe because he fought Yuno, and Yuno is the strongest, that might make him the strongest. Now, he obviously has bone magic, and Zenon has got William Vengeance. Yes, as you know, I haven't covered this because I've only been covering the manga since chapter 255, and maybe one day I'll go back and review a bunch of previous chapters. But essentially, Yuno fought against Zenon, and he got fucked. He got slapped. It wasn't even funny. My man just got destroyed. It was pretty sad. And we see Zenon, who's actually been carrying around William Vengeance, and he's just got all of his bones just stabbing into Vengeance's body, holding him up kind of like a doll being controlled. And we see Yami, who says, I was careless. I can't move. So yes, Zenon has captured Yami because Yami is so weakened. Everyone looks at Zenon and they're just terrified. And then they say, that's the captain of the Golden Dawn. Wait, no. The requirement to create the Tree of Quillipoth. So the requirements to create the portal to the demon realm. The world and the afterworld is what they call it, but it's basically the demon realm. Is the Arcane's magic of Dark, World Tree, and obviously the Heart Queen. So, obviously, we see Zenon who picks up Dante, who's in this injured state, and Finral is holding up Asta. And as Zenon picks up Dante, he says, the flutters of mana bothered me, so I decided to come here and, after you saying so many things, Dante, what are you going to do now? Your pride has been hurt. We then see Zenon, who looks at Asta. He clearly has an interest for Asta and wants to kill him right here, right now. We see one bone go flying towards Asta. Asta is about to be stabbed, but just as Asta is about to be stabbed, Finral comes to the rescue, creating a portal. This portal is able to send the bone sort of leg, sword thing, hand, in the other direction, not stabbing Asta. And we then see Zenon, who says, spatial magic, I see. Good thing I finished him ahead of time. That guy. So obviously he's referencing Yuno, where he says it's a good thing that he finished Yuno ahead of time, because otherwise it would have been a bad thing, obviously. He then looks at Asta and he says, I'd like to finish you too, but it seems my time is up. We then see multiple bones just all coming out of Zenon, and he just looks at Asta, and we see Finral, who screams, I won't let you go! We then start to see multiple different people say, don't let him go! And then we see somebody emerge from the rubble. Yes, it is, what's his name? The dude who controls the thingy. I actually forgot his name. The blue-haired guy who controls the house. And he comes out, and I thought he was gone. Oh, Henry, that's his name. How did I forget his name? Henry comes out of the dirt with, the black bull sort of weapon, and he tries to smash Zenon, to which Zenon just destroys him. Bones just go everywhere, tearing up the base. And we see Asta, who looks around as everybody is getting slapped up, and he says to himself, okay, I need to defeat Zenon. So he quickly goes to the devil place where he talks to his devil, and he looks at his devil. He says to his devil, please, devil, I don't care if you have to have more of my body and I become even more of a devil. Lend me your power again. To which the devil looks at Asta. No. In the beginning, your body doesn't move. With your body right now, any trade more than this won't be established because you are weak. Now Asta is shocked. His own devil has just called him weak. He can barely even handle his arm being transformed into a demon. So there's no way he's going to be able to, handle more amount of power. Vanessa then says, we have to stop him. Please, Rouge. So obviously she has the red thread of fate, and Rouge is running after Zenon. She then says, if I can reach Captain, even if it's just a little. Ugh. And we then see Zenon, who is able to easily get away from the red thread of fate. Zenon begins to create this portal sort of thing, and we see everyone start to get slashed by the bones, and they all fall to the ground injured. We then see Yami, who's still pinned like a doll, and he looks at everyone with a sort of smile, but a sad sort of smile. Like a proud smile, saying, you know what? You guys did well, even if this is my fate. The portal is beginning to close, and we see Asta with Yami's sword, the anti-magic sword. It looks like Asta's gonna keep Yami's sword. Who knows, maybe he'll give it back to him, or maybe they'll play around with it, where sometimes Asta uses it, or who knows, maybe Yami will get a new sword built for him. But we see Asta, who says, Captain Yami! After losing his master, the captain, all that remains of him is a rusty katana. Obviously, Yami's katana has taken the, same sort of state as all of Asta's demon swords, and that is the end of, I would assume, the episode for the anime, because the next episode is going to be filler. They go to a beach, and they say some beach around the Heart Kingdom, and we see Noelle, who shows off her new transformation, that water sort of sea goddess sort of mermaid form to Asta, and she yells "Sea Dragons Roar," and yeah, it's probably just going to be a filler episode, which is going to just be them going to the beach, I assume. But yeah, we see Asta yell, it's an ocean, we finally get a break, and Charmy's there, and yeah, it's just the ending is essentially just a filler episode. I don't really know what the hell it's supposed to be, but yeah. Also, this chapter was amazing. Wow. So Zenon came. I thought Vanessa might come as well, but you know what? Zenon coming is pretty sick too. Zenon is really OP. He actually captured Dante and Yami, and he also got the World Tree guy, which means, Dante failed. And let's be honest, guys, we kind of knew this was going to happen, and this is kind of closing off an arc, It seems that this new demon sort of saga, with the elf saga, we had multiple 12-episode arcs going throughout the show. But what I think they're going to do is, for this demon realm, I think that this is way too long to be adapted into 12 episodes. So I believe that this whole, how long was this chapter arc? I would say maybe 30 chapters. This might get adapted into around a 24 episode arc. So I think that the Demon Realm saga is going to be a sort of 24 episode, 30 chapter arc. So this arc was obviously getting the people to open the portal. The next arc is going to be trying to get the people back and them opening the portal. I assume that's what's going to happen next. Then we're obviously going to get all the demons attacking the world, and who knows, maybe the portal will get open and all the demons will come and ravage the land. But we'll just have to see. But it seems like now, instead of doing like the original 120 episodes, that whole elf saga with Zagreed being the final boss, it seems that instead of doing that, 12 episodes, 12 episode arc, instead they're doing 24 episode arcs with this huge, massive things happening. Obviously, the author has said he wants this to go on as long as One Piece or Naruto. So, I am really enjoying this manga. I look forward every single week to these chapters, and I hope you guys enjoy these chapter reviews too. I hope you did enjoy. So I'd just like to say thanks so much for watching. Leave a like and comment down below. Subscribe while you're at it. And I'll see you all laters.